Hi guys, Rita here. So, who the hell am I anyway? Well, first of all, that's a question I ask myself every day, and I'm still trying to figure it out, like most of us are. But I would describe myself as very unique, eccentric, eclectic, spiritual, sweet, sometimes. But I'm a single mom of two little boys. And why do I get on here and speak? Because I've been through a lot of shit in my life, a lot of really harsh things that I feel like maybe went through those things so I could learn how to overcome them and then tell others the same. So, I'm a victim of child abuse, child neglect. I was sexually abused. I was emotionally abused. I was very much abandoned and neglected as a child, which fucked me up for a real long time and still fucks me up to this day, although I feel like I've overcome a lot of it in the last few years. So, as said before, our childhood very much shapes our adult life. And as a result of that harsh childhood that I had and no actual resolution or healing happened ever. And so then as a result, I continuously would choose abusive partners. I was in a 10-year abusive, narcissistic relationship with my boy's father, which really sucked the soul out of me. At the end of that relationship, which was about 4 years ago, I was I was a shell of a person. I couldn't even get out of bed. And I was trying to heal from the things that he was repeatedly doing to me in a cycle, and I was allowing it to happen. It was just breaking me down to nothing. Well, I would say pretty much healed from that. There's still probably a little bit of healing I could do from that. I mean, healing it's not a one-time thing. It's something that you have to continuously do over and over and over and over. It's a process. So you don't just do one thing and then you're healed. It's a process. But I love science. I've always loved science. I've loved the planets, astrology since I was a child. So I really love to mix those things into my healing. I've had many jobs. I spent 20 years being an exotic dancer. So I feel like dancing and movement is a huge part of me. And I feel like that's a huge part of healing as well. You know, and it doesn't have to be exotic dancing. You can do whatever kind of dancing, and it doesn't even have to be dancing. It could be any flow of art from your body, any flow of basically art healing. You could paint, you could draw, you could dance, you could do so many things to check that box. I spent a lot of years in the medical field, so I like to mix that in as well. I love Greg Braden. He blows my mind and I fucking love him. He proves all the time in science the shit that I speak about and lots of spiritual people speak about. And I just love that. So, I love, I guess, things being proved, you know? Not that I need the proof, but I feel a lot of people do. I've always been a question asker. Even my whole childhood, I grew up in church, in a Baptist church, Pentecostal, Southern Baptist, very, very strict Christian church. So I'm not ignorant to what the Bible says. I've spent many, many, many years reading it, studying it, knowing what it says. So when I speak on the Bible, I'm not speaking from someone who just one day who whole life hasn't known anything of church or the Bible. I've known my whole life of it. And I've always had questions. Even as a child, I said, you know, where are the dinosaurs in the Bible? And there may be spots where I know they speak of lizards and things, but I always had questions because it just didn't sit right. The way I would be told, you can't dance, you can't do this, you can't do that. The oppression on women in Christianity just fucking, oh, it just breaks my heart. And I just don't think it's right. And it's not how it's supposed to be. I'm here to speak about empowering and bringing our power back. We as women have been pushed down for so long, to be made small, to be made less. We have to be smaller than the man. We have to obey our man. We have to do this. We have to do that. We have to be nice to everyone. We have to be polite. We have to sit with our legs closed. We have to cross our legs. We have to be a lady. Like, no. Things are going to be shaken up. Things are going to be changed. And that's what I'm here for. I'm a change maker. Because this is the time where the women are rising up and we're taking our fucking power back. And that's why I'm here, to speak about it. This is who I am. Just letting you know a little bit about myself and why I'm on here, why I'm speaking, because I'm passionate about healing. And I don't think it comes from going to therapy and talking over and over and over your problems. There's other ways. I have healed more on my own in the last 3 to 4 years than I've ever done in my whole life. My whole life has changed in the last few years, and I'm so, so grateful. I'm so grateful that I could cry right now. Okay, so it's so powerful. It's so powerful, and I just want to share that with everyone. If I can do it, I'm not going to speak about the things that have happened to me right now, but they're awful, okay? And if I can do it, you can do it, okay? And if I can wake up and be fucking happy and I don't have a fucking cent to my name or anything really to be happy about, it doesn't mean you don't need things to be happy about. That's external. Happiness comes from within. So, just wanted to introduce myself a little bit and let you know why I'm here. And so that's the stuff I'm going to talk about. How I got from there to here. So let's go on a little journey and let me help you unpack all that shit you're carrying around. Because it's fucking heavy. Okay? Let me show you how to put it down finally. Finally, put it down.